I was impressed with that move you pulled. Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's G, it's Double D, the undefeated, undisputed YouTube champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels, here with week 14 of our Back on Track series. And guys, what a week it's been. Hopefully you guys have had a great week. I'm exhausted. Not gonna lie to you, I'm actually about to go to bed as I record this. This might be a quick one. Just because I'm just exhausted mentally and physically. Just been a lot of work this week, a lot of recording, and of course a little bit of working out. So let's talk about it. So obviously Monday, usually when we do our yoga, so we did our session of yoga, did a little bit of walking. Then Tuesday, some unfortunate events occurred. So actually, it's actually the morning in between. Well, I say more as like 1, 2 in the morning. Between Monday and Tuesday, I was unplugging my fan because our air conditioning unit went out on us. And I have a little tower fan. You might be able to see it behind me. Yeah, right there. Little tower fan. Nice little fan, does its job. But our air conditioning unit went out on us. So we've been without air conditioning for the last week. We actually just got it fixed today, which was nice. But I was moving my fan from my station over here where I'm at, and I was moving it back over to my bed, and as I unplugged it, I shocked the hell out of myself. I guess I accidentally hit the metal plug as I was pulling it out, and zapped me from my hand all the way to my elbow. It hurt like hell. hurt really bad, and had a little bit of a panic attack. So, you read about like being electrocuted or shocked or whatever, and eventually I had calmed down. But it was rough. I had a hard time sleeping, which kind of put a great start to the week. You know what I mean? Just zapping my head. So I was fine, obviously, but my elbow was so stiff for the next couple days. It hurt like hell. Luckily, I didn't get any electric burns or anything like that. It was 120 volts, by the way, which is minor, but could still cause some complications depending on what's going on. But yeah, luckily, like I said, I'm all right. And but yeah, I ended up not working out Tuesday and Wednesday because of that. Because I didn't get a lot of sleep Tuesday because I was having a mini panic attack. Because I was debating, do I have to go to the hospital? And I know I didn't. And I knew I was probably fine. And then as soon as you start getting that stuff in your mind, you're like, oh, my heart's starting to feel a little weird. Maybe did I zap my heart? Am I got to get some sort of procedure done? Am I going to start having seizures all of a sudden? So, man, you can really tell I'm really tired. Look at those bags under those eyes. On this side specifically, look at that. Whew. It's been a long week, guys. Long day, too. But anyways, yeah, so I zapped myself. Thursday, was feeling a lot better. I started icing it, which helped it a lot, by the way. So I iced my elbow for a couple days. Was back to being normal. Thursday, I went for a walk, did some foam rolling. And then today, I haven't really done anything today because I've really been busy since the minute I woke up. And, well, I say that, but I guess I got done playing some games with some buddies. A little downtime, a little me time, for just a few hours worth of entertainment with the boys. But yeah, that's pretty much been my week. But then the air conditioning thing happened. So we have a central air system, right? And we constantly have had issues with things in our house. As I mentioned before, our house went through a flood. And we rebuilt it ourselves. But not only did it go through a flood, it went through a fire as well a few years after the flood. And we had an insurance company because we had insurance on the house. And they came in and they redid a lot of stuff. Well, constantly we're like, oh my God, they messed this up, they messed that up. And the inspector passed it, so it is what it is. But we have too much insulation in our attic, which is causing the attic to become really, really hot and tons of moisture up there, which makes sense actually because we've had issues with this roof, this side of the house, this roof over here. We got it fixed, but then we noticed there's some like air bubbles on the roof, and you can see them from the outside. So we called a roof guy that just literally did this roof last year, and we're like, hey, you need to come check this out because you know what's going on. Well, he comes in. That's when we find about the installation issue, which led to the air unit having issues. It's been a whole ordeal. It's been a whole ordeal. One thing led to another. So the roof guy actually came by the other day. He's gonna fix things here, but then we also got to take care of the insulation issue. So that's another issue we got to deal with. And then of course the central air unit, and it's been pretty fucking hot. So especially in my room. So I have this really big computer next to me, and it emits a lot of heat. You know what I mean? You can't really hear it in my microphone, but also like it has fans in it. They're pretty loud, which is why I can't use a regular microphone, or if I do, I have to find one that kind of specializes in that, or maybe make a what would you even call it? Like a little box around it, maybe to kind of take that sound out. Because I actually have a Blue Yeti microphone, but I can't use it because no matter what settings I've used for, and I've tried so many different things, and I bought this like 3 or 4 years ago, and it just picks up the vibrations or the sound from my computer fan, and obviously, you know, I gotta have it close by. You know, it's my computer, so um, so yeah, it produces a lot of heat. So it's been especially hot on my room. It's been like a sauna. Poor Wiki, you can see sleeping on my bed there, or sorry, his bed. He just lets me sleep in it, and poor Wiki wouldn't even hang out in here, man. He was last night. He toughed it out. He was like, "No, I'm staying in here. I don't care." He was laying on the floor, and I was just like, "Wiki, can go out if you want, man," because we bought a just like a regular like window air conditioner that we put like in the middle of the house to kind of cool things off a bit because it was pretty rough. And so he was hanging out there most of the time, and I don't blame him. Anytime I would leave from my room out there, oh, it was like I just walked outside, you know, on a cold day or something. It was nice, but in here, I was toasting, man. I could have just laid next to my computer, maybe, you know, just let some sunlight in there. I could have tanned, you know, but no, it was a rough week, man. Just a very exhausting week, very tired week. Not really much more to say. I did record a bunch of videos this week, so look forward to those. Specifically, a lot of tier list videos. I recorded 5 of them, and yesterday, if you guys didn't see, we actually had another tier list go up. We had Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 tier list. And basically, I wanted to do like a Dragon Ball Z. Obviously, I'm a big Dragon Ball fan. If you know me, you know that. And that's actually what started my Funko Pop collection to begin with, because I wanted to have like just like like one of every Dragon Ball character that they would make, because I thought that'd be pretty cool. And now I have over 200 Funko Pops, and like 60 or 70 of them are Dragon Ball. So yeah, that's just the way it is. But the reason why I wanted to do a Dragon Ball tier list, I just wanted to rank like characters that I like the most versus the the least from most to least, right? Favorite to least favorite. And there wasn't a very good tier list that was made on there that anybody had made. A lot of them, a lot of them had like bad pictures on there, so like half of the body was cut off, and granted I could tell like that's obviously TN, but I can't see most of it. I can't see his face. I can't see his shoulders. I just see his from his waist down, basically. And then you'd be like, oh, that's obviously Krillin, but I can't see who like it was just mess. Looked messy, it looked trashy. Or there'd be some that were like, oh, all Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, GT, and Super characters, and then there'd be like 10 characters on there because they weren't finished. They started but never continued it. So there's very few like actual good tier lists in terms of selection of characters, but also complete and good pictures and everything all together. I considered making my own, and I still might at some point. I have a list of what I was gonna like what characters I was going to include, and it was a lot. Like when I was done, I was like, okay, this is a lot of characters. It's gonna take me a long time. Let me just find a different tier list, and that's when I found the Budokai Tenkaichi 3 tier list. Obviously, Budokai Tenkaichi is a video game, and it's a game that I played a lot when I was younger. I love the Budokai Tenkaichi games. In fact, I still own that game. It's over there on the shelf to the left of me. Well, yeah, to the left, right over here. On the far end is where my like PlayStation 2 games are at, and it's right over there. But yeah. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much been my week. Oh yeah, next week tier list is gonna be a fun one. It is the Gen 1 shiny Pokemon. So I'm gonna be ranking all of the Gen 1 shiny Pokemon from favorite to least favorite. And then after that, it's a big one. Big boy shit is what's coming next, and This is a tier list that's gonna basically is what people are gonna remember me by. This is the list that people are gonna judge me for. Should I tell you guys what it is? It's a big one. I don't know if I should. Maybe I should wait till next week after you guys watch the Gen 1 Shiny Pokemon tier list at the end. Because at the end of the tier list, I'll mention which ones are coming next week. I don't know. I'll tell you what. I like you guys. I like you guys a lot. And I was wondering if maybe one day, we can go out sometime. No? Okay, well, actually, so next week, guys, Gen 1 Shiny Pokemon tier list. The week after that. The week after that, July 30th, the day after my birthday, which is the 29th. It is. Not a tier list, actually, it's a ranked list. And it is my top 25 favorite video games of all time. That's a big one. That's a big list. And it was not an easy one to make. It wasn't one that I took lightly. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. And there's a good variety on there. Some that are probably going to be pretty obvious if you know me or if you watch my videos or have seen a lot of my videos in the past. But maybe some surprising ones. And also, mostly probably slightly spoily. Mostly retro games, probably. I started playing video games when I was like 4 years old, up until now, where I'm going to be 31 this month. And so, wide variety of games and different parts of my life where certain games mean different things to me from different periods of my life. From playing certain games with friends or playing games for a long period of time by myself. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and we'll talk about kind of why those video games are on my list. Some of them have some stories to them, perhaps. Some of them maybe less story, but it's just like, hey, I just really like this game. So yeah, you guys can look forward to that. I won't spoil any of the games that are on there, but like I said, if you know me, you know what's gonna be on there. At least some of them. Obviously, I'm not gonna say any more than that. I'm not gonna say any more than that. That's a big one. It's a big list, and like I said, it was not easy. And there's a lot of games that I wanted to put on this list that just couldn't fit on there. So some honorable mentions, if you will. I talk about them at some point in the video. Just a few of them. There's still more than the ones I mentioned that I wanted because basically what I do with these ranked lists is I just when I think whatever I think of in my mind. Okay, this is my favorite X. Where it's my favorite wrestlers, because that's another one we did, or favorite video games or favorite anime. I'm like, okay, these are definitely on this list, right? And from there, I say, okay, do I need 10 more? Let me think about that for a minute, right? So then, if I know that there's, say, I 15 off the top of my head, I know that's the top 15. I just got to rearrange it some way. The next 10 are the ones that come after that, ones that I have to kind of think about a little bit. So yeah, but mostly retro games. But hey, I will say this: there is a slightly newer game on that list. Surprising, perhaps. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that was this week. I actually had lost 2 pounds, so that's pretty exciting, right? We're now currently weighing in at 334. We're making up some time here. Making up some time. We're still pushing. Back is still feeling very sore most of the time. But we're gonna get there. We're gonna keep pushing forward. Gonna keep working at it. Eventually, I'm gonna wake up one day and that back pain's gonna be completely gone. I'm gonna be able to get go and do whatever I want. Sky's the limit. That's kind of what we're going towards. And I can't wait for that day. I can't wait for being able to get out of bed, no pain, no aches. Just a nice big stretch in the morning without hearing a bunch of cracks in my back. Be able to I don't know, sweep the floor without like having to sit down afterwards because my back is in so much pain. But yeah, we got a long ways to go, but we're getting there, baby. It's a snowball effect, as I mentioned many times before. We're rolling down the hill, we're picking up steam, and eventually, it's all going to work out. But thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, hopefully you guys had a good week. Hopefully you guys have a good week next week. Do I have anything going on this week that I want to mention or talk about? Not really. I mean, there's nothing really, Like I said, my birthday's on the 29th, so that's coming up. That's gonna be. And as you get older, birthdays mean less to you, really. I mean, it's. I mention it just because it is what it is, but I don't really. I'm not gonna really be doing anything. I don't think I've really done anything special for my birthday in 10 plus years. Once actually, I'll tell you this much. When I was in Pittsburgh, a very cool moment that had happened. We were planning a LAN party at a friend's house. We were playing Call of Duty. Which game was it? Black Ops 2, maybe? Black Ops 2? I think this was either my 24th or 25th birthday, somewhere around there. So this was, I don't know, like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. And me and a bunch of coworkers were going over to our buddy's house to play Call of Duty. And to my surprise, my friend Chad had bought me a birthday cake and went all out. I didn't expect it. It was pretty cool. Never had like a surprise birthday party or anything like that, but it was pretty cool. That was a good one that I've had in the past. This year, probably just gonna chill out. Maybe I'll record some videos. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Just play it by ear. One thing for certain is I want to have my favorite meal for my birthday. It's kind of you know, very exciting. Of course, we're talking about stuffed shells and fettuccine, and I cannot fucking wait to fucking eat until I'm beat. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to eat until I fall asleep. I'm going to basically be Snorlax that day. I'm just ha 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 and then sleep. That's it. That's going to be my birthday. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, look at Wiki over there. I am the Maverick Daniels, bidding you farewell, peace, and one love. Bang!